Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my new mouse cage. I have gone on a journey with having pet mice. I love having them. I had them first in a DTOF, but I found that it wasn't high enough to give them enough space to have all the stuff they need with deep enough bedding. So I moved them into like a DIY bunny cage. And I found with that, I wasn't able to watch them very often. One, the base is completely plastic, so any burrowing they did, it was so hidden. As well as, since it was DIY'd, there was mesh as well as bars, so it was really hard to see in there. And one of my favorite things about having mice is watching them. They're very fun for me to watch, explore, and have fun. So I decided to just give them my 75-gallon tank, my empty 75-gallon tank. I moved Chive out of there into a bin cage, mainly because I never saw Chive out running in a 75-gallon tank. I felt like it was way too much open space, no matter how much little hides I added, because he was so small. So I put him in the bin cage that I had Cone in before Cone passed away, and honestly, I've seen Chive out so much more. I think it was a really good move. Even though it was technically downgrading, I think it was better for him as a little robo hamster. He still has plenty of room to run around and have fun. He has plenty of digging opportunities and everything he needs. He is not being neglected at all, being put in that bin cage, but he is feeling more secure, I think. So I think it was really good for him. And then the mice, I've gone completely natural. They have all wood, all terracotta pots, so many different substrates. I hope you still enjoy that. You also get to see an up close of my mice, and I can definitely do, like, when I clean it out, I can go over in more depth or whatever, but I just wanted to give kind of an overview of why, and I'm going to quit rambling so you can get on to at least see the tank that you saw in the thumbnail. So please enjoy that, and here's that. I wanted to give an overview of my mouse cage. I just switched Chive into the bin cage, which I will give you a video of at the end of this clip. And I just wanted to go over my mouse cage before I put them in there, and then I'll let you watch them explore. I just wanted to be able to get in without worrying about anyone escaping. 3 of my mice are currently in their travel cage. That is October. Those are my mice. And then one of them is in here. She is terrified of me, and I can't get her to come out, so I'm going to have to work on that in a minute. But the other ones are not scared of me, so they just kind of try getting out when I have the lid open. The other one hides, so I have to find her. But I just want to give an overview of the cage, and then I will introduce you to my mice, because I don't think you guys have met them yet. So I got this giant wooden house that I wanted to use as a platform from Petco, and then here's a wheel from Petco. This is a basket I got from Michael's, and I just filled it with some like paper that I think they'll like to nest in. Nice and natural. And then I braided some twine. If they start chewing on the twine, I'm gonna have to reinforce it some other way because I don't want it just tumbling down, but I have that. This is their cork round that they have, that they like to go up and down and chew on. I have a little house back there from Boggle Buddies. Here is a flying saucer wheel. This is a piece of vine from my local pet store, as well as that big piece of spiderwood back there. This is the hut from Boggle Buddies that I had, and I filled it with hay. That is their little night angel wood tunnel. This is a platform I made using a terracotta pot and a little milk crate with a flying saucer wheel on top. And then this is a piece of wood from Chewy. Here is their bridge from Night Angel. This is a terracotta pot full of Eco Earth. All of this is aspen, by the way. That's just a little wood platter from Target. And then this is something I DIY'd from Michael's to make them a sand bath that could float, and that's what the bridge is attached to. So that's kind of all their stuff in there. Obviously, they have 2 water bottles there and there, and then I scatter feed their food. I was thinking about adding a couple sprays in there as well, so if there's sprays in there while you're watching my mice run around, I will go over what that is, but this is kind of an overview I just wanted to give. Oh, one last thing, there's like a hanging bridge that I got from Amazon that my mice really like going on, so I put that in there, and there's another wheel back there. So they have 4 wheels. I'm hoping that one's not going to be too tall. I don't think it is, but I'm not sure. And then I do plan on putting the mesh lid on with some weights on it until I can get some more of those clips, just so we don't have any escapees. But I think the mice are going to love this, and I can't wait to put them in to explore. So I'm going to add the finishing touches, the sprays, and then I'll introduce you to my mice and put them in so you can watch them play. All right, so these are my 4 mice. They are all Texel mice from a breeder. So the one back there, that's Midnight. She's the one that's really scared of me. So I will take them all out in a second. But then October is the other black one. She has a little white tip on her tail. She is, it's really hard. Oh, she's the one in the back. And Pugsley is the black and white one. Well, brown and white. And both of the white ones I actually got as they were retiring from breeding, so I got them as being their retirement home. And then the completely solid white one right there, that is Aster. So I'm going to try taking them out and putting them in while also holding the camera, so we will see how that goes. And then I'll give you some footage of them running around and exploring, because that's the most fun part. We all know that. Here's a closer view at them, not through the plastic. So yeah, I don't handle them very much. They are more like watch pets to me. I only handle them if I need to take them to the vet or switch them out of their cage. So I'm actually going to just do that, not holding the camera also, because I don't want anyone escaping. That would be devastating. And then the next clip you'll see is them exploring their new cage. So obviously this is not permanent. This is just so I can get their initial looking around, exploring reaction. That's just the dirty bedding from everyone's cage. But so I wanted to get this right away, and then I will figure something else out in the meantime. But there we go. Here is everyone looking around. You can see them in the back. This is not the best setup for filming them walking around, but it's way better for watching them. And I think mice is probably my favorite. My mice are probably my favorite watch pet. I really like being able to watch them, and I wanted to have a better place to view them. So that's part of the reason I moved them out of the mesh cage, so I could view them more and it could be natural and beautiful. And I am so excited. Obviously the wheels and the water bottles don't look amazing with the setup, but that is just what I had, and they're easy to clean because my mice pee and poop on their wheels all the time. So I just wanted to have this, and then there's that wheel up there. It's really hard to see, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas on how I can make this better, definitely let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I just wanted to give you a little overview of what I did for Chive. I moved him over here, and this is one of the first times I've ever seen him like out running around exploring. First off, he has a crap ton of bedding now. He has like 10 inches over here, and it's really great to see him running around. He has a bunch of different houses, some chews. His sand bath is right there, and then that was filled with other bedding, and he's already mixed it up. His 8-inch wheel is over there, and then he has another house, his water bottle. I scatter feed his food, and then I buried a house down there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I have a feeling that's where he's going to make his nest. And then he has the Boggle Buddies little cabin thing right there. So I just wanted to include this in the end of my mouse new upgrade video, so you don't think that he is getting kicked to the curb. I really think that the 75-gallon was way too much space for him, and it was stressful. This way he can have way more bedding. He has more vertical space he can utilize with still feeling safe and secure. And like I said, this is one of the first times I've ever seen him running around when I'm in here and he can hear my voice, which is really exciting because I think he's adorable, and I hope he does really well in here. If he shows signs of being stressed out, I will move him into the old mouse cage, the one that I'm upgrading the mice from, because it's a little bit bigger. I'm just worried because it's covered in mesh that he'll climb. So that's why I decided to go for this one first, see how he does, and I will just monitor him. But I'm super excited. I'm going to move his name tag on to this. We will put Tribe's name tag on here. And he is all set up in there.